Good afternoon. This is a special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's 1 News, Radyo 5 and 1PH. The extension of the enhanced community quarantine takes place tomorrow. The same goes for eased lockdown in some areas. Ahead of that, Malacanang has announced last-minute guidelines. To give us more details, we have with us Maricel Halili. Mase, may mga karagdagang guidelines na inilabas itong palasyo kanina. So linawin lang natin, una itong mass gathering. Ano exactly yung nakapaloob dito at saan ito pwede o hindi pwedeng gawin? Alright, subukan po nating balikan mamaya si Maricel Halili for more of those details. But for now, let's move on to other stories. You have some senators slamming the health department's guideline on barring senior citizens from going out of their homes once the general community quarantine is implemented. Senator Panfilo Lacson described the guideline as downright stupid for supposedly indiscriminating senior citizens like him. He argued that many senior citizens are even healthier and stronger compared to their younger counterparts. Senate President pro tempore Ralph Recto echoed Lacson's statement and insisted that most of the country's political and business leaders are seniors. Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon says that the guideline even prohibits President Rodrigo Duterte and Health Secretary Francisco Duque III from going out of their homes and do their job. He appealed to the DOH to repeal the rule. According to the GCQ guidelines issued by the palace, people who are 20 years old and below and 60 years old and above must stay at their homes. In a press briefing this afternoon, presidential spokesman Harry Roque clarifies that senior citizens who are leaving for work that are allowed under the quarantine guidelines are exempted from this rule. The implementation of the GCQ starts tomorrow, May 1st. Let's now go back to Maricel Halili. Mase. Mase, balikan lang natin yung issue kanina tungkol doon sa mass gathering. So, sinong pwedeng gumawa, saan rather, pwedeng gawin ito kung sakali at saan hindi pwede?
Ang partikular na binanggit ng Malacanang, pwede yung mga pagtitipon kapag may kinalaman sa religious activities at saka yung mga essential works. Pero meron pa ring policy yan. Pwede lamang itong gawin sa mga lugar na under General Community Quarantine o GCQ. So ibig sabihin dito sa NCR, hindi pa rin siya pwedeng gawin. At kailangan magkaroon ng malinaw na panuntunan na number 1, masusunod pa rin yung social distancing. Meaning, dapat 2 meters away yung bawat tao sa loob ng establishment kung saan gagawin yung mga religious activities at ibang work activities. And aside from that, they have to make sure na nakasuot ng face mask yung mga dadalo doon sa pagtitipon na yon at face shield. Ang bahala na raw na magpatupad at mag-manage to ensure na nasusunod ito ay kung sino yung leader ng kanilang grupo. For example, kung sa mga religious activities, kung sino yung head nila, let's say yung parish priest or yung pastor nung kanilang
Alright, maraming salamat Maricel Halili. Let's move on to other stories. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno signs an executive order placing the Manila's first district under hard lockdown beginning Sunday. The hard lockdown will take effect from 5 a.m. of May 3 to 5 a.m. of May 5, Tuesday. Under the order, the entire Tondo District 1 will be shut down to give way for disease surveillance and mass testing operations. Around 500,000 residents will be affected. Exempted from the hard lockdown is the Visorias Night Market and the Manila International Container Port to ensure the continuous supply of food and the flow of cargo. In other news, a portion of the SM Jazz condominium in Makati collapsed about an hour before noon. Residents say they heard an explosion a few moments before the collapse. In a statement, SMDC, the condominium developer, says the parking level of the building's mall portion sustained damages, which caused its outer slab to collapse to the driveway. The management did not provide details on the damages, but assures that no serious casualties were reported. Residents have been asked to stay near the Metropolitan Avenue for the time being. Authorities are still investigating the incident. Government agencies are studying a possible extension to the LGU deadline for the distribution of cash aid under the Social Amelioration Program, which was supposed to end today. Interior Secretary Ed Año says a 7-day extension may be granted to highly populated areas such as the NCR, provinces of Rizal, Cavite, Laguna, and Bulacan, as well as Cebu City and Davao City. Año says physical distancing guidelines may be overlooked if these LGUs rush distribution just to meet the deadline. The DILG and the DSWD, however, remind local officials that a full liquidation report on the distribution is needed before they can proceed with applications for the second tranche of the SAP cash subsidy. And that's the latest on the enhanced and expanded community quarantine. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star and Business World Online. I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News.